What's going on, party people? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about cryptocurrency. It is Friday after all, and it is dedicated towards cryptocurrency. Now, let's go and get on into this. Essentially, what I'm going to go ahead and do, because I'm an unoriginal I'm going to go ahead and go down, coin market cap one more time here and review the top 7 coins and tell you guys if they're buy, sell, hold, or neither. I also do want to give a quick nice little alert on, let me find it. Where the hell is it? I'll show you guys. EOS, perfect. So EOS is actually performing pretty well. After this nice little dip, it seems to be rallying pretty well. Now, this is something that's been on my radar for a long time. Like I said, it was a strong buy at $9. It has increased about $4 since then. So perfect. One more reason for you guys to subscribe to this channel. So if you have not, hit subscribe, hit that like button, and let's get to it. So the first one, as always, is going to be Bitcoin. Now, I believe it was at $10,000 when I was first reviewing it in last video. Last week. Now, I don't remember exactly what I was saying about it, but we're going to go ahead and get on into the chart. And just a quick little thing for you guys. Most of these are going to be just long-term holds for me. And if you have not seen that video on why these are long-term holds, it will be linked below. So definitely go and check that on out. Now, let's go and take a look. So like I said, basically in last video, it did break this support level right here in the $12,000 area. Now, that was a very, very big support level because it held up not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times. Actually, only 4 times in the last looks like about 3 months here. Now, one thing I do want to kind of mention is once it broke past this level, and it would be right here, the volume wasn't that high. It's not as high as compared to what it was over here when it held support. And what that means to me is that it's looking for a rebound. It means that there's not a lot of people looking to actually get out of this. It looks like it's just some sort of natural fluctuation. Now, like I said, this would be a pretty strong buy for me in my opinion. Now, I'm already invested in this at a much lower price than this. But if you're new, if you're getting into this or you want to trade, I would say that this is a pretty strong buy. You see some nice consolidation. If it actually ends up breaking, this area right here, I would say that is a very good thing. So that's going to be a Bitcoin. I'll kind of try and fly through these with you guys. I know it's pretty late and I'm pretty terrible about uploading these videos so late. So kind of help you guys out here. Now, Ethereum, if I remember, it was at $1,000 and it's still pretty much at $1,000. Now, it's holding this level pretty well. So let's go and get onto the chart a little bit better here. It kind of spiked up. When was this? Okay, so this was January 13th, and it took this huge, just gnarly dip right here, and that was going to be January 17th. Now it's kind of curling its way back up. To me, it is and has been in an uptrend. I need to go backwards. Has been in an uptrend for a little while now. Like I said, this is more of a natural reversal. Now, it did hold the $1,000 support area very, very well. Like I said, is that psychological area, and I'm going to be giving you guys essentially 3 tips in this video. That's why I'm titling 3 tips, right? So the first tip, like I said, with Bitcoin, first of all, most of these, if not all, are going to be my long-term investments. Now, the top 10 market cap coins are a top 10 for a reason, right? It means that they're very good at doing their job. And think about it this way. If I give you the opportunity to invest in the top 10 technology companies back when this was first being a boom, wouldn't you do that? That's kind of a no-brainer. Now, this is something that I'm really kind of stressing is going to be this support and resistance and this volume. Now, if you guys will take a look at the chart, it has been very steadily increasing this volume. And ever since it did break the psychological level of about $400, the increase in volume has been substantial. And this is only within the past month. Now, that is a good sign to me. And the reason being is because it means a lot of people are looking to get into this, right? And if you see, the selling is actually not as big as the buying. So here's all the buying. When it was up, this little bunch of consecutive upticks, and now it's kind of heading down. So this is going to be a lower volume, which means that there's not as many there's obviously always as many buyers as sellers, but they're not as motivated as the buyers. So to me, this is a natural pullback. It did hold the $1,000 area pretty well. Recently, it did obviously dip down to about $800 or so dollars, but it held that, swimmingly, right? So this is going to be another one of my buy alerts really quickly. And let's go ahead and get on to a couple more things. Now, I know it's late, so I don't want to keep you guys too long here. Ripple, yeah, let's get into that. That's actually down 3% right now. And like I said, this is going to be another one of my long-term investments. So pretty much whether or not, however it's doing, I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm pretty bullish. Because investing, like I said, it's just the game of transferring money from the impatient to the patient, right? So again, you kind of see this natural progression going up, huge volume spike. And that's going to be the tip number 3 is wherever the volume is and whatever direction the trend is, it's very, very likely to stay in that direction. So if they had this huge spike in low volume, I would say that is a very bad thing. That's going to crash. Now, to me, this is a healthy correction. Let's see what level it was at. $1. So that's perfect. That's a psychological level of $1. Held that very, very well. And you can see in volumes starting to increase as this chart is starting to increase. So I would say that is another strong buy. And I'm going to go and do one last one for you guys. And let's go and talk about EOS, one of my favorites right here. So it's up 27%, and this thing is a tank. I mean, I absolutely love this. It will always be a buy as long as it is in the ranges of underneath $15. Now, once you get into $15, I'm going to go ahead and say that, the fundamentals, we're going to need a little bit more things. Like I want to see more about the project and whatnot, because it's not that developed quite yet, but come June, it should be making some moves here. So same thing, this is exactly what I see. So steady spike in volume, surge, spike in volume, surge, right? And then these are just natural, healthy, progressive pullbacks, huge spike in volume and in the chart, and then just a nice, healthy pullback. Now, it did peak out. Let's go and take a look here at $18. Didn't quite get to that $20 mark. Now, this is a good thing and a bad thing, okay? And the very good thing that I see is it is in a downtrend right now. As you can see, this volume is not too high, which is very good. If this volume was higher than it was right here back in this uptrend, I said that was a very bearish sign. Now, this is a very, very healthy thing for EOS. Now, $8, that would have been a pretty sweet buy as well, and that was only a couple days ago. Yeah, fantastic. So I really need to be more active on this for you guys, but I really want you, I'm here more to teach you. I don't want this to be 100% a crypto channel. I want you to just basically get my tactics and my thought process. I want to kind of ingrain that in you guys. And that is basically the purpose of the channel. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And for those of you who have been so patient, I will share a 4th little secret. Now, if you guys can see, this is cool. Actually, this is something that I haven't told too many people. You might already know this, but check this out. So if you can see this little just progressive increase, right, in this huge little spurt in volume, just this boop, little boop, right there. If you guys can see, it is not higher than this. So I'm going to expect this to come down a little bit. It might come back down to this area right in here, and then it's going to shoot up. And that is something, it's just a pattern that I've seen over and over and over again in cryptocurrencies. And that's pretty much it. I don't want to elaborate too much. You guys have any questions about that? I know that was really weird, but if it's just, I really don't know the psychology behind it. I just know that there's a pattern that I've seen over and over again. Now, if you guys have any questions, definitely go and drop them in the comment. And as always, hit that subscribe button and have a good night. It's been Ben.